Seth on the another Lieutenant Jenny Jr. I'm gonna go ahead and roll the intro that I will let everybody know. I'm in the process of editing another video, and a friend of mine, I'm not happy. I'll put it that way. So let me roll the intro so we can get with it. I am not a healthy camper right now, and you'll see why in a minute. So do you like what I'm doing? Please go there. Please support me if you like what I'm doing. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll the web page. Alright, this got posted a few moments ago. A friend of mine who actually streams a lot of these Foundry games. He's actually made a few Foundry missions himself. He reached out to me because he is not happy. And like I said, I was in the middle of working on my other video or my other game and doing like a game edit and everything else and all. And I mean, he literally called me on my Skype call, this everything else, and I was like, what's going on? Why are you in tears? And he's like, have you seen what's going on? Have you seen what Critic just posted? And I'm like, no, I haven't. So I jumped over to Critic to see what's going on. And I feel his pain. This is not good news. Greeting Critic fans. On April 11th, we are sad to announce that we'll be sunsetting the Foundry system for another winter in Star Trek Online. This decision was not made lightly. The Foundry is a passion project for many of us, and we have loved seeing the unique stories and awesome content our Foundry authors have produced. Developers and players alike have enjoyed using the Foundry and the trends that have made the journey through our numbers, just everything else. Hey Iron, how you doing, Iron? Our team of critics strive to create excellent content and maintain the high standard of quality for our games. However, the legacy, knowledge required to maintain the Foundry and our quality standards no longer available. Our goal is to continue creating top-notch content to our current and upcoming games. The development time and resource required to maintain the Foundry will depend on these features and systems. To reiterate, the decision does not impact other game features, concept development, Star Trek Online, Neverwinter, Champion Online, and other future titles. We understand this decision impacts incredible on our passion and creative players. We want to thank you and for all those incredible amount of work that you have shared with us to the entire community throughout the creators, worlds and stories that you have created. We don't want to lead contributors, both the Foundry and authors and enthusiasts, unrecognized. So we will be providing the following rewards to our amazing Foundry community. Players who contribute to the Foundry and today, as of today, March 4th, 2019, will receive the following. So, here's a big shocker. Players who have played one or more Foundry missions will receive this badge that you will be able to place on your characters. This is account-wide, so if you played any mission in the Foundry, you'll get the special badge that you will be able to put on your character to everything else. Players who have authored a Foundry mission will receive the Botany Bay non-combat as a space pet, meaning you actually created a Foundry mission. Granted, it not got Spotlight or it didn't get Spotlight. No, I take it back. The Spotlight gets a special reward. But, you created that Foundry, you played it, you had other people come play it, other people come see it. You'll get this as a non-combat pet that will follow you. But the players who have created a mission and got on the Spotlight thingy, just everything else, then you will receive the Genesis Torpedo ground device, which is this thing that you'll be able to, I'm guessing, display on your bridge or whatever, just everything else. And then here's an animation. You can actually click on it and you'll see an animation of it. Now remember, this is not just Star Trek Online. Neverwinter has its own Foundry system. Well, not only is Star Trek Online also losing the Foundry system, so it's Neverwinter. So it's another winner. So you people that played the another winner, you'll get this little cape that you'll be able to put on all your characters, just everything else and all. So, all I gotta say, this is sad that they're actually doing this. This is sad that they are actually cutting this. So you literally got until, next month, just everything else and all, and the Foundry is going away. The Foundry will be gone forever, just everything else and all. So this is really a sad day, just everything else, to actually see something like this. Now you go to the forums, there's people actually talking about it on the forum, just everything else. Alright, we're just gonna go right to it. So you'll see there's people on the forums already, talking about it, just everything else. There it is right there. And you'll see, April 11th, we're sad to announce that we'll be sunsetting the Foundry system to Netherlands Online. Join us live stream today. So they will have a live stream today, just everything else, to talk to everybody, just everything else. And then you can see, go grab the popcorn and wait till the cries of doom. All soldiers passed on, rest in peace, old friend, you'll be remembered, this, everything else. And there's already people already, posting these, little comments like, here, I'm really sad about this. I love the Thunder. It was something unique. I found great people in the community who shared a passion. Now I'm get lost the words. Hope this is not true. Now at first, when my one friend, I couldn't resist it, because my one friend who reached out to me, who not only made a Foundry, who also streamed the Foundry, who showed different missions in the Foundry, the third thing I said to him, April Fools, yeah, right, and he's like, no, I don't think it's an April Fool's, Jenny. I think this is real, so I jumped on this, everything else, but if this is an April Fool's joke, it's a cruel April Fool's joke. It is a cruel April Fool's joke. If this is real. But, Troy. Hi, Troy. Yeah, like I said, Troy, it's just, I don't know. I mean, this is, and here's my problem. And Star Wars Galaxy, I was there for the whole Star Wars Galaxy, the whole 8 years. Toward the end, when Sony took over, if there were certain parts of the game that know that it was doing anything, know that it was visiting. Star Wars Galaxy, well, there's nobody here, there's nobody there. Remove this part of the game, remove that part of the game. Same thing with Battlestar Galactica Online. When people started playing it less and less, and they was having issues with the game server, just everything else, Battlestar Galactica Online started looking at the game, and, well, nobody's doing this, nobody's doing that, so they started removing parts of the game. So, to me, I'm already seeing the writing on the wall already. They're already cutting all the missions down, as they claim, revamping the missions and making it better and shorter, because all these new players only have a 15-minute attention span to play games, so they're cutting all these missions down really small to 15 minutes or less. And that example is like diplomatic order. You literally start that one out. You find out that you've got a undine in the skies, and you've got to figure it out, just everything else. And it was a good mission, because you literally leave Earth Space Dock, you go through the whole thing, you go to Vulcan, you come back from Vulcan, you go to the other place, following this whole entire story, only to find out that there's undines in the skies, and just everything else and all. But no, now when you play the new mission, you pick it up, you talk to some Klingons, you go down to the planet, come back, yep, Klingon, you're right. There was an undine in our midst. You're right, Klingons, and that's it. Mission over. So, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I'm alarmed right now. I don't know what else to say. I'm alarmed because this is already cutting this and everything else. And the funny thing is, when I jumped over on the cryptic side, this and everything else, their issue is because of the game engine. They're hoping that by removing this whole thing, because apparently the Foundry is its own server, so their idea is if they remove this whole entire part of the game, the Netherwinter and, Star Trek Online, the so-called rubber banding and the issues and this and everything else, they think that this is going to fix all that issues because that's one whole part of the server completely removed to make the game stable again and make things better. Well, here's the funny thing. Yes, I play Netherwinter here and there. Netherwinter is more stable than Star Trek. I am not going to lie about that. You go to the console. The console is more stable than everything else and all. But in their idea that they're removing this whole server so that way they can take a load off the game engine and make the game engine easier and better and more, playable. No, I don't think so. I do not think that's going to fix the issue. It's something else with the coding. It's something else that's going on. But, sadly to say, so, again, like I said, you've got until literally to the 11th to everything else. So, if you want to get this little, this thing here, yeah, you have to play a few of them, that and all. You just go to the account line through all your characters so you can get this. The one that, the native Foundry, you'll get this as a, as a non-combat space pet. And then finally, in fact, we'll go ahead and play this little thing. I already looked at it. And this is to the ones that got the spotlight. And you notice what it is. You notice what it is. It's Stock's thing. It's Stock's, what's in the call it thing, I'll play it again. And there it is. That is the whole thing. And like I said, if you, got spotlighted, yeah, you're going to get this as a reward. That everything else, all those developers or those game creators that took the time and, got noticed, got, seen. And my one friend, yeah, a couple of these games have actually gotten spotlighted and that everything else. So he's definitely going to be getting this, that everything else. But he is sad. And to me, like I said, when he reached out to me, I was like, ha, April Fools, yeah, right, ha. No, this is real. I'm sorry, this is a cruel April Fool's joke. This is just cruel as can be. So I'm going to go ahead and shut up. I'm in the process of editing another video, this everything else. So if it looks like I'm kind of lagging or whatever, I'm actually in the process of doing an upload, this everything else. But when I seen this news here, rather than go the hell, lag the hell, I had to quickly get out there and say something because, I don't know, I am not having. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I don't know what else to say. I'm disturbed. So you Federation players, little on trust, you Romulan players, Joe on true, you Klingon players, Katla, you General players, victory at life. If this is true, I'm sad to say, how much longer before the game finally dies and we have to go looking for another game. I'm very sad right now, so I'll catch everyone later. I don't know what else to say anymore.